Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Lux Party Favors by Nikki, and today I do have a familiar tutorial for you. During the Valentine's Day season, I created some jumbo cards, or mini jumbo cards if you will, because my jumbo cards are 8 by 10 as opposed to the larger ones, which are like 11 by 14, 11 by 17. And so I figured for Easter I would do the same. So today I do have a jumbo card tutorial for you all, and I will have templates available as well. And I'm also gonna have my Candygram Easter templates as well, and I'm gonna sell those in a bundle just as I did for Valentine's Day, and for the jumbo cards I sell those in singles. So I'm just gonna walk you through a tutorial. I just have a few differences that I'm going to show you today, a little different from what I did for my Valentine's Day jumbo card tutorial. Okay, so I like to walk through the materials first before we get started. So you're going to need some foam board, and I purchased these in packs of 10 from Amazon, but you can also get a foam board and just cut it out if you have an X-Acto knife. I have some zip dry, and this is where the difference is going to come in. During my previous tutorial, I used a glue gun, but I think I'm going to try the zip dry this go round. And you'll also need a lid, and this lid comes from our charcuterie box, and I think it's a little over 5 inches. And this is going to be the perfect fit for this image. Okay. And you'll also need, of course, the label, the adhesive label that's going to stick right on this foam board, or you can just use photo paper and glue it on. I just like to use the adhesive because it's easier just to peel and stick. And of course, you're going to also need the snacks to go inside the little container. I'm not sure if all of these will fit yet. We'll see. I may just go with 3, but if I can just smush them all in there, we're gonna make it happen. So I'm not gonna show you all how I did this. I may add a quick clip in there and speed it up just to give you a fast visual, but we're not gonna do step by step because I've already showed you all how I actually wrap these items. Normally I bring you all in closer, but today I think I'm going to keep it zoomed. Hopefully you all can see everything. So first things first, I'm going to stick this onto the foam board. It doesn't matter which side of the foam board because both of the sides are fine. And so like I've done in previous videos, I just like to peel it down just a little bit, just in case I have to do some quick fixes so that I don't completely ruin it, because I've done that plenty of times where I've screwed it up and completely destroyed the image and had to reprint it. So I align it as best as possible. Smooth that little piece at the top, and then slowly start to pull this back piece down as I smooth it down as I'm pulling it down. Okay. Ta-da! And so this is a mock design, and so for most of my mocks I like to use children who I actually know, so I can actually give this to them and it doesn't go to waste. And so this is my son, so he will be getting this, and you know, he's not a huge fan of Batman, but it is cute. He will be getting this for Easter, or he can have it whenever he wants. Okay, so we have this step first. So now we're gonna start trying to layer these snacks, and hopefully they all fit. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Fun Dip. Just set it on there. As you can see, it fits pretty good. And if you notice that it's oversized, you can just slice it a little bit. Just trim it if any of my templates are bigger than the actual box. I'm gonna put the Kit Kats on there. See if I can just layer the fruit snacks. I don't know if this is gonna work because the lid, see, 3 fits perfectly with some room to spare without me having to like smush anything down. Let's see what happens with the Rice Krispie treats. See, the Rice Krispie treats are gonna make me put some work in. I wanna see if I can make this fit. Okay, so the Rice Krispie treats may not fit, or another one of these snacks may not fit. So let's see which one is gonna go. We're gonna get rid of the Kit Kats because I don't like to ship chocolate anyway. And so that should work better. I mean, the Rice Krispie treats are still a little big, but it's okay. It still fits. But the Kit Kats, I just decided to get rid of them because I usually don't ship Kit Kats anyway. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it layered just like this. And now we're going to take the zip dry and we're gonna go around the lip of this square. And the bad thing about this, I mean, it dries really good, but it stinks. It has a really strong chemical smell when it's wet, and I don't like that. But I noticed that when it dries, you won't smell the smell anymore, but it stinks when it's wet. It's like, you know, imagine like putting gasoline on there. It just smells bad. But it dries and it shouldn't affect the product. And of course, a glue gun works just fine. You just have to make sure you're quick because it will harden. That's another reason why I switched over to the zip dry, because it doesn't dry and harden as fast as a glue gun. Even though it's called zip dry, meaning that it's going to dry quickly, it doesn't dry as quickly as glue gun, of course. So we're just going to put this all around the sides. In my previous tutorial, if you all watched it, I only used 3 points with the glue gun, just because again, it dries so fast. All right, but this I use all four sides. So now we're just going to put it right in the middle and just smush it down. So I'm just gonna hold it a little bit just so that it can adhere. And then I might put something on top of it so that it stays put. Okay. I'm just kind of wiping off any excess glue that I see, just so it doesn't look sloppy. All right, I'm gonna try to find something heavy. I have a book over here to put it on there so I don't have to hold it. All right, so I'm just gonna sit that and let that dry for a second, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and how adorable is this? Oh my God. I just love creating these, and this lid was the perfect fit, and I think the zip dry is the way. I want to say zip tie for some reason. The zip dry is the way to go. It's still drying, so I can still smell it, but I just love that how it's so cohesive. The design matches the treats that are inside the little box, and you can also add some more little goodies in here as well, like bubbles. Hold on, let me grab it. I should have put it in there. Bubbles like this, that would have fit in there perfectly. You can add some loose candies, that might fit in there, like some loose little chocolates. The ideas are endless. So tell me what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. And of course, if you haven't done so, I would love for you to subscribe so you can be up to date on the latest and greatest of what I'm creating and what I'm offering in my shops. And please be sure to tell a friend, leave a comment, share, all of that good stuff. And go ahead and follow my other socials as well. Always leave them in the box below. And as usual, thanks so much for your support and have a lovely day.